seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're just going to be running through an 80-80 pattern, so groups of 2 exercises back and forth. Once we have done 2 sets of each, we'll move on to the next. We're just going to run straight through all 10 of these exercises. All right, my timer started here. We're starting off with a runner on your left leg. So your left leg's going to be the one that supports your weight. So kind of down in a little bit of a lunge position. You're just going to pump that rear leg, that right leg, back and forth, keeping down low on that left leg. Keep those lungs open, move nice and quick. If you need to, you can always slow down. For a little bit easier version, just try to get that full range of motion going. Go as quickly as you can, comfortably. And let that relax, shake it like that for a second. Do the same thing, facing the opposite direction, so all that weight on your right leg this time, moving that left leg. And start up. Remember, nice and quick if you can control it. If you don't feel like you have much control, or if you need to, for joints, you can slow that motion down just a little bit to control it a little bit more. But do the hardest you can control comfortably. And then relax. We're going to do one more on each side. So again, left leg forward. And start up. Nice and quick if you can. Keep those lungs open. And relax. Same thing on the other side. Last one for these exercises, and we move to 2 new exercises. And start. Nice and quick. Try to stay low and get a nice reach back with that leg you're moving. All right, let it relax. We're moving on to a star jump and a burpee. Starting it out nice and rough. All right. Feet together for that burpee, star jump first. Squat down, up and out. Try to get nice big jump. Arms and legs nice and wide apart. If you need an easier version, go here. Just make sure you get a nice full extension. Best you can. All right, let it relax. Going into burpees next. Down and out, up. Slow that motion down if you need to. Control. You have some energy left. Add a jump. All right, one more of each. Turn back over that star jump. Deep breath. Down and out. Remember, easy version. Nice deep squat. Extend out. Let it relax. All right, go back to that burpee. If you want to, you can even do step out and back in. Just make sure you're alternating each time. Those are done. Next one, a single leg lift with a little bit of a lunge, side lunge. Start with that left leg, squat, out, and lift. Now lunge out to the side, keep your right leg straight. Speed it up if you can. Let it relax, same thing on the opposite side. Nice full breath, try to recover. Then adjust that right knee, down, and leg raise. Easy easier version is you're going to move nice and slow. Take a pause between each movement. If you can, don't let that foot touch. Relax. Same thing on the other side. Start over. Ready? Start up. Remember, if you can do that harder version, don't let that foot touch the ground in between. So it's just that side lunge all the way up. That side leg lift. Same thing on the right. Last one. Straight up and down. Not to lean too far away from that leg you're lifting. Just going to cheat a little bit. Let it relax. All right, we're doing a step back lunge. You're going to be stepping back. When you come back through, you're going to be doing a high knee. All right, easier version is here, down, and up. We're staying on this leg. If you want the harder version, you're going to hop into it. Alright, same thing on the opposite side. Right leg forward, left leg back. Step back into that lunge. Easier version. Harder version. Get that hop into it. Relax. All right, doing the same thing on the other side. Starting back over. Easier version, harder version. Keep your balance here. Keep those lungs open. All right, last one off the side. Ready? Start up. Easier version, harder version. Try to speed it up if you can. If you can go faster than me, great, but only if you can keep it under control. If you feel like you're losing your balance, slow it down. And relax. One exercise left. We're doing a low lunge to a squat jack. For the first exercise, a squat jump, and a calf raise for the next one. So, low lunge, So, easier version is here, out, out. Harder version, it's going to be jump, jump, out, out. Relax. All right, squat jump. Let's calf raise the bottom. Deep breath. Squat jump and calf raise. Squat jump and calf raise. If you want to take the jump out of it, that's fine. But if you can, keep it in there. All right, starting back over. Low lunge, squat jack. So easier version. Harder version. Relax. All right. Squat jump, calf raise. It's the last one. All right, squat jump, calf raise. Squat jump. Calf raise. Remember that easier version? If you want, just take that jump out of the top. Relax. All right. That's the end of the hip portion. We're going to jump right into our cool down. Nice full deep breaths. Just keep stepping side to side. Get your breath for just a second. Try to exaggerate, even though your body wants you to take really quick, short breaths. Force yourself to slow down. Nice slow in. Nice slow out. All right. Start into our stretches. We're going to do right over left. Down. Just hold there comfortably. If you can't get to those toes, no problem. And switch sides. Left over right. Back down. Back up. Keep nice and wide. Straight down center. Back to that back flat. Start off the flat back. Down. And back up. Now we're going to do an inside thigh, so you're going to drop your left hip. Don't worry about doing a real deep lunge. It's not about that. It's about how far you can get that straight leg hip down. So press that hip down. Should feel that stretch to the inside of your thigh. Do the same thing on the other side. So slowly switch. Drop that right hip. Remember, as you're doing these stretches, just slowly push into it more and more. With each second, it should start to loosen a little bit, especially after 10 seconds. And just kind of slowly push into it more and more, trying to keep the tension about the same the entire time. You should feel as though you're actually getting a little more range of motion through the whole thing. Now relax, stay back up, quad stretch. Take a nice deep breath in. If you need something to lean against for balance, by all means do so. Otherwise, using your own balance, same foot as hand. So right and right. Squeeze that heel up as close to your butt as is comfortable. Don't over compress. Chest up and down. Press that knee back behind you. Should feel that quadricep in front of that thigh tighten up. Maybe even a little bit of your hip flexor. Possibly even lower part of your abdominal muscles. But probably not. Just hold it there. Focus on that balance. Otherwise, hold on to whatever you need to. If you do need something for balance, remember, touch it as lightly as possible so your body is doing most of the work. The goal is to get to the point where you're not having to use anything. All right, switch sides. Heel to butt. Left arm, left foot. Squeeze that heel as close. Press that knee back behind you. Feel it jump into that quadricep. Focus on that balance. Straight up and down. You actually want to kind of feel like you're leaning back towards that leg as you pull that knee back behind you. Deep breath. Focus on that form. Focus on that balance. Remember, very light touches if you need something for balance. And relax. All right, go ahead, sit down. Drop all the way to the floor. flat on your back. Extend your right leg out, just forward across. Stay right here. Back shoulder. Class you against the ground. It's as close as you can get this knee to the ground without letting the shoulder up. So just lay it across. Let it relax. Twist that torso over, those hips over, but don't lift that shoulder. And switch sides. Left leg goes out straight, right leg goes over top. Lay it over. Arms out nice and straight. Remember, keep that right shoulder down towards the ground as that right leg goes over top. Get as much torso twist as you can without lifting that shoulder. And let it relax. Okay, right leg over top of left. Grab behind the thigh of that left leg and pull in as close as comfortable. Should feel it down in your glute. If your back is especially tight, you might feel it there as well. But predominantly in that glute, that hip region on that leg you have crossed over top. Pull it in more if you're starting to feel that stretch loosen a little bit. That tension drop low. And switch sides. Same thing on the opposite side. Left leg over top. Grab behind that right thigh. Not on the shin, but behind that thigh. And pull it in. Just let it relax. Let that back release. Legs relax. Using those muscles through your arms to actually bring that leg in a little closer. Yeah. You should feel it predominantly in the hip of the leg you have crossed over top. And let it relax. Alright guys, that is the end of this routine. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.